All right, so today, guys, we're gonna look at a 2017 Yukon Excel Denali, and the coolant temperature gauge, which is that one there, and that has the little temperature.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode.
It's
by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection.
hang on
Press the
one
blue
second.
OnStar button to learn more.
Okay. Yeah, that sensor there, sometimes it comes on, sometimes it doesn't. Right now it seems to be working, but whenever it doesn't work, it stays at the 160 level and it never goes up. So what happens is that the fan, the fan on the motor under the hood, it keeps running. Right now it looks to be working, but so it keeps running, the fan keeps running, and it doesn't know if it's running hot or not, so it just keeps running. Even when you turn off the car, the fan would keep running. So I'm going to change out the coolant temperature gauge. Okay, so we're going to go look at that right now. So the first thing we're going to do is remove this cover. I believe it's the air silencer cover. So we're going to remove that cover because the sensor that we're trying to get to, the coolant sensor, is underneath there. Before I do that, I am going to disconnect the negative, okay, of the battery. We're going to pop these off. So this one has a little, push that up, okay, push it up, then it should come out. Okay. Same thing on this side. This one you push it down actually, and then it comes out. All right, they're both off. Okay, we are gonna have to loosen this up, and another one right here, so this thing comes off. Okay. Okay, and this comes off. Once that's off, it does expose the throttle. Okay. All right, and the one we're trying to get to is this one right here. Okay. So that one right there. Okay. It does have a little lock here that you just gotta first take out. Okay. We're gonna move this one out of the way. Okay, so we're just moving it out of the way. We're not taking off the, okay. This one has like a little button there. You gotta press it and then pull it at the same time. I have to stop recording for a second. Okay, once you get it, then you can just take it off. Just a little lock. All right, move it out of the way, and then There's the plug. What we're gonna do is press it and it comes right out. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna get a deep socket, okay, to put over it, and we're gonna take it off. Okay, there might be some coolant that comes out of it. You do want to drain a little bit the coolant, but mine's a little bit low, so I just left it the way it is. Okay. Okay, so I just got this wrench here. Same thing. It's a 3/4 inch. All right, there we go. You don't want to do this whenever it's hot, okay? You want to make sure it's cooled down, because you might have some coolant come out of here. Okay. So coolant did come out. And here's the sensor. This is the one we're going to be replacing. It does have Teflon right here. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. What I probably should have done is open up the reservoir tank here so that it don't shoot out like it did. But I'm going to open it up real quick. I'm going to clean all this up. First I'm going to install the new one, and then I'll clean it up. So here's the new one. It already comes with a little bit of Teflon in there. Okay. So here's the new one. We're gonna just have a little washer on it as well. We're gonna put it back in there. So it's very important you don't do this while the engine is hot. Okay, you want to do it when it is cool, because there will be some fluid comes out. Okay, and you do want to have PPE on. You want to have your gloves on, nitrile or latex gloves. I know I don't, but I should have them on. Alright, so you want to get it nice and snug, not too tight, because it is going into aluminum, which is a soft metal, but you do want to get it nice and snug. Okay, I think that's good. Now we're going to put the cover back on it. Snaps back into place. Then you want to put the little lock back in there. Okay, and that's it. And then you put everything back together. I'm gonna clean this up, but that's how you change the coolant temperature sensor. You want to make sure there's no air also, so you can look up a video to make sure you don't get air in the system, or to try to take as much air out as possible. But that's just how you change the coolant temperature sensor.